Hi, this is Tareq Habib. Come back again to show you some programming tricks in C# and ASP.NET. Today is my lesson 9, and I will show you how to read data from MS Access database in C#, ASP.NET and save in SQL Server. I will read data from Microsoft Access database file, and then after reading I will write it into the another database named Microsoft SQL Server. And also I used 64-bit of Microsoft Access and 64-bit of database engine. Don't forget it. 64-bit Microsoft Access and the database engine. We need database engine to access Microsoft Access database, and I gave all the link of the software and program code in the link below the video in the description area. And please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Just follow me. I am showing you now how the program look like. Just run it, browse. Like this is an access file, and there is some data here. Okay, I show you the data before I start. Just waiting to be opened. See here, this is employee table, and the data is here. Like ID, column is ID, first name and salary, and the values are here like 1 2 3 ID and the name and the salary. And what I'll do, I will run the program and it will read the data from this file and write it to SQL Server. Just close it, and I go to SQL Server. I show you this is a table named access data, and you are watching that here is some data because I actually test what I do. I will delete this data. Just waiting to be opened, and delete this data in SQL Server. See, this is now there is no data. What I'll do, I'll run the program. Here's the program, and I select the file and press open button. See, this file is selected, new ACCDB, and when I click this button, bring data from access DB, then it will fetch the data from the access file, and it will save it to the SQL Server table. Just click it. Just waiting. It's finished. Now I come to SQL Server and see here there is no data, but now I click execute, the data came here. So now I'll show you how to program this code. Just go to Microsoft SQL Server, Microsoft Visual Studio 2015 I am actually using, and you can also code 2017 or 2019 or 2012 or 10 also. So just go to file, new, and make a website. Actually I will make a web app. Just waiting to be opened. Select ASP.NET empty website, and you can change the name here. I just leave it like this. Just press OK button. It's actually opened a project, and this is actually by default created web.config and webdebug.config, and we have some tasks in this file. We would put connection string here because we have to connect SQL Server from Visual Studio, from .NET. So we have to put connection string here. Connection string is here. I copy from here, and I will tell you what is the meaning of this code. Just put it here, like after the configuration tag and before the system tag. in between. Yeah, this is connection string tag. Yeah, close opening tag and closing tag, and the connection string name is db connection string, and here data source is desktop. This is server name. How I get this, I am showing you. Like, go to explorer, yeah, here, and click this PC, right mouse click, properties, and change settings. Yeah, you'll find the server name or computer name from here. Yeah, okay. Now, and initial catalog means database name, and user ID and password. And I here use system administrator password, I mean SA. Yeah, and provider name is SQL client. Just use like this, and you get the code from the link below the video, and download it from Google Drive. Yeah, and now we would create another page. Here, just right mouse click, add, and then add new item. We would create a web from here. Just I leave the name like this and press add button, and we would add some control in this new page, like if a file upload control, like you have to press like this and you have to select a file. So we would take a file upload control. Yeah, and this page is created default.spx. Go to design mode. Yeah, and from design mode you choose a file upload control. I'm showing you this now, just waiting. Yeah, yeah, click here, just waiting. Yeah, standard, and here you get file upload control. Yeah, just drag it and drop it here, and you need a button to click. Yeah, so that you write code on that button behind, and it will work. Like when you click the button, then the tasks will be done, executed. So we need a button. Go to again toolbox, button, drag and drop it here. We name the button just as like this, and change the text like retrieve data from access database. Press enter and see, here it's come. Yeah, so just double click it so that it would make a function in the aspx.cs file, and you can write some code there. I double click here in the button. Yeah, I'm waiting to go open the another page. Yeah, see, this code is automatically generated. This is actually the function name, and here in the default.spxcs in source, you see on click event a function name is added, and that function is actually this. When you click this button, yeah, button 1, then it would fire this function, it would be executed. Yeah, okay. Now we bring some code from the file, and I'll let you know about the code, like what the code is actually doing here. See, and come here, just copy the code. Yeah, and place between the braces. Yeah, and here you have to copy the header files also, or you can just right mouse click and bring from the library. can just copy and paste it from there to here. And one more thing I'm telling you again, like before running the program you need to install MS Access, Microsoft Access. I mean, you need to install Office. Yeah, I install here Office 2013. Yeah, 2013 I actually installed here, and it is 64-bit. If you install 32-bit Microsoft Access or Office, then you have to install 32-bit database engine. But I installed here 64-bit Access Office, and so I installed 64-bit database engine. So, and you have to install these two software here. Actually, I show you. You can get this from the download link. Access Database Engine 2007. Yeah, you need it. Access Database Engine 2010. You need it. Yeah, and this is the Office Professional 64-bit. Yeah, so you need to install three things. At first, Office 64-bit, then Access Database Engine 2007, and then Access Database Engine 2010. Otherwise, you can read, open, connect, and read the Access file. You cannot. Yeah, if you don't install these things. And if you install Office 2016, then also you have to install these two things. Yeah, you can try it later on. Okay, now what I do, I just showing you this code and briefing you this code. This is actually connection string name. See here in the web.config, this is connection string name. Yeah, I'm calling here the connection string by writing the name here, and here this is the actually access SQL command for fetching data from the access file. Yeah, like sorry, one more thing, this is actually the command to insert data in the SQL server file, and this is actually the command to fetch data or retrieve data from the access file. This is access table name, and this is column name, table name, column name, and this is table name, this is column name, and this is the table name. And here we insert the data in the SQL server. So what we are doing, we are fetching or retrieve data from the access table and write it to SQL server table. Yeah, this is SQL server table name, and this is access database table name. We opened here, we executed the file upload control, and here we open a connection named CN. Yeah, this is actually connected to SQL server database. Yeah, and we open it before doing some task in the access file. We open the connection with the SQL server database, and here is the command to insert the data in this table. Yeah, and then this is the string variable to keep the file name. Yeah, and I wrote here D drive. Yeah, what I did, I statically write here the D drive, so that you have to, if you run this program, you have to put your file in the D drive, and if you want it dynamically, you have to code further. Yeah, and here we open a connection in the OLEDB for fetching data from the access database. Yeah, and this is actually OLEDB 12. Yeah, and data source is file name. We open the connection, we read here, we declare a reader, OLEDB reader, to store the data which we retrieve from access database, and this is the actually reader, and this is command like select table name from table column from table name, and we execute the command here, and we store the data here, and we read the data until the last row here. Yeah, reader read. While reader read means that you read the data until the last row, and each time we read one data by each column here, like reader 0, reader 1, reader 2. These are the columns, and we put the value in the variable, string variable, and then we insert it in the database by this execute non-query command, and then we clear the command here and command parameters. And you have to need actually this line urgently, because if you don't use this, you see that some garbage occur, yeah, garbage data appear. So you need to use these things also. And then we close the connection, we collect the garbage, and then we close the connection. Here we close the database connection, here we close the access database connection. Yeah, and then I am going to SQL Server to make a table to fetch store this data. What we do, we actually delete this table. Yeah, just delete it. Yeah, delete it. See here, no table. So we will make another table. Just left mouse click, right mouse click, new table, and just copy the name from here. See here, there is no table like this. Yeah, there is no table like this. Invalid object name db access data. So we would create it now. This is table name. Sorry, we need at first id name salary. Id name salary. Id. Yeah, it should be integer type. Here name should be variable character with length 150, and then we do salary with salary with the length of 18.0. yeah, numeric 18.0, and then just press the save button. Sorry, one second, just copy the table name from here and press the save button. Put the table name here. Okay, yeah, now it's created. See, this is created, but this is empty. Here is no table, no data, no row. So what we would do, we would run this program and see what happened. Before that, just checking that everything is alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Before that, I'm checking, and the default, yeah, it's alright. Web config is alright. Okay, I'm running it. Just waiting to run the program. Just waiting. Yeah, just click the browse button, choose the access file. I already showed you this file. Yeah, and there are some data. Just press open. See here, the file name appeared here, and now click the retrieve data from access database button, and it will fetch the data, retrieve the data from the access file, table, column, and from column, and then save it to SQL Server. Yeah, just click it. Yeah, it's done. Just come here in the database. Previously here is not that data, but now it should be here. Execute. Yeah, see, this is data. Yeah, so this is actually today's session, and in next session I will show you about the barcode, how to generate barcode, yeah, in the C# using some third-party tools. And for today, thank you very much, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.